Hey, welcome to a new video on this channel. My name is Moritz Wobith and I'm happy that you're here. And in case you're wondering, what is that guy doing and why should I listen to him? I built up the sales team of a now 100 million valuated startup and I generated a sales pipeline worth of $20 million in the last year alone for our clients. This video will be about goal setting, how to set the right goals for 2024, how to achieve them, and how to not build up any smoke screen goals which are not possible to reach or you get disencouraged when you are halfway in. And we want to avoid that. I will share with you my strategies which are working perfectly for me and for our team, and I hope you will get something from that. But now come here, we right away jump inside. What is important, this is not your typical goal setting video where you define a goal and then you try everything to get there. Of course you try everything to get there, but we want a strategy behind it. We want to build the perfect goals for you as an individual because your goals are different than my goals. And this is very important to know. Goal setting is nothing very binary. It's not a yes or a no, it's not a right or wrong. It's also a lot of in between. Let me take you there. We have here different topics we will cover in that video. One of them is character traits. The second is habits, where you're already good at. The third one is leverageable skills you can use to your advantage. And then last but not least, how we can really build awesome goals, which you can and you will achieve. But let's right away start first with the character traits. You might ask, why the hell is that guy telling me about character traits? Because it's important to note that we are all different. Everyone has different character traits. Everyone has different kinds of how they behave. You behave different than I, and we need to adjust our goals to you, to your character traits. This is why I curated a list of 630 personality traits. Make sure to go through that, write down 10, 15, 20 of the positive character traits you found there. That can be character traits you're already 100% identifying with, and also can be character traits where you partly identify with and where you want to get. So these are 10, for example, I wrote down for me a couple months ago. Make sure, write down a list of 10, 15 character traits, pause the video, do that, it's go time, because otherwise what are you doing here? You need to take the action to make it happen, to make the goals of your life become true reality. Okay, so I hope you paused that video. We will right away continue. And we will continue with habits. Because when we define goals, we want to change some habits. We want to change the bad ones to get closer to our goals. But we also want to keep the good ones. Because why should you abort good habits you're already having? You don't need to do everything new to get to your goals. Write down your good habits. Couple good habits you're already having. For me, that's, for example, going for walks in the morning, regular self-assessment, being active in terms of sport, in terms of going out with friends, focus on taking the time to build up the agency here, reading before going to bed, no phone at least 1 hour before going to sleep. Consistency, time blockers inside my calendar that no one can book a meeting at that time with me, that I can fully focus on what I want and what I need to do. And then, for example, eliminate all distractions from my working environment. Still not perfect there, but getting there. I think that is already also a good habit I want to keep going in 2024. So make sure, again, pause that video, take the action, write down your habits. Think about your daily life, okay? What are you doing? Naturally, also, some things can be in the beginning forced. Some people force themselves to meditate and then figure out, wow, it's working perfectly well, and then it becomes a real habit where they don't need to force. It's naturally coming to them. So what are good habits you're having? And when you did that, when you define your habits, we can go a step further. The next one is leverageable skills, because skills are important. But some skills, when it especially comes to business related stuff, some skills don't matter. And some others do matter a lot. You can leverage them. So here I wrote down a couple skills. I guess many of you can relate to at least one of them. So let me take you deeper there. Make yourself feel good when you write them down. And then when you write down your leverageable skills, look at them. So for example here, someone says, okay, I feel like a sales lion and I'm easy to connect with people. Then the goals, we can adjust the goals more, for example, to the sales side. If you have someone who says he or she is a copywriting king or queen and a hype creator, we will most likely achieve that goals better with the mixture between copywriting and hype creation, which would be content creation itself or advertisement, Facebook ads, Google ads, etc. pp. What you write here will depend how you will achieve certain goals. So those goals right now here are mostly focusing on business. This is why I wrote very business related stuff in here, like PPC wizard, cold outreach line, deal closer, sales call G, and all those things. So make sure to write down leverageable skills. Leverageable skills are skills which bring a value, which bring you closer to your overall goal. And now, if you did that, we come to my literally favorite part of that whole video. And that looks like that. Oscillation and averages. What does that mean? So here you see a sinus curve or cosinus, depending on what you call it. Here we have a green line and a red line. And we start at the bottom. We start here at the red line. This is how we create an upwards spiral to get to our goal. Because as Tony Robbins already said, and many others as well, you are the average of your actions. You are the average of your actions. What does it mean? Here we have, for example, when we take focus, you focus 1 day per week and then your focus gets down and then it's just like shit. So our average is here. We're not very focused besides 1 day. So we can get things done on that 1 day and the rest we're just procrastinating. That is not optimal. Let me show you how it would look when you really take that to heart, that you're the average of your actions. Let's look here. We have, on 1 day we are especially focused and then the rest we are medium focused. You see what that means? Our average is at a certain level. It's at a high level. It's at a great level. And we can build up on that. And this is why I created that little chart here. We start at the bottom. This is different goal setting. You don't look at the overall goal, you look at your lowest accepted, tolerated thing, like bottom. When it goes below that, you need to be like, wow, I need to change lots of things. So let's say we look at the oscillation of focus. So we want to look at the focus. I bring you an example from my life. The bottom here for me at the moment is have a clear schedule 1 day in advance. It will never happen that I don't have a schedule 1 day in advance. Never. That's my absolute bottom. Then, as well, we could add here, have a clear action map, or you could say to-do list. The day before. Again here, will always happen. Will never happen that it doesn't happen, because when it goes below that, I'm in serious trouble. So this is the bottom. Please first define your bottom. And then when you have a trend, when it goes good, you can get up here. Boom. And we're at the highest high. Hype feeling. Amazing. What's that hype feeling for me at the moment? That is, for example, monk mode, 4 hours, focus, blocks, no distraction, no phone. That is the absolute highest high when you ask me for focus. And what is important, this is why this goal setting is a little different to I have that big overall goal and then I try to get there. Because this is how it looks when you get through. So we always want to grow, right? This is us. So we have an upwards trend and we have a downwards trend. And we have a trend and we have a downwards trend. And we have an upwards trend. So this is how it looks. And we want that growth. We don't want to stagnate on the same level all the time, because then it's getting boring. Then you're not growing. We want to grow here. You see that line is going up. It's not the typical normal line. We grow every time. And then here, at a certain point, the lowest low is close to the medium goal from before. And how can we do that? This is very simple. So whenever we reached a new high here, for example, monk mode modus, we put that monk mode as our bottom line. So this point will become this point. So then it looks a little different here. Then it looks like that, and we can grow here. We can grow, wrong color. We can grow like that. We can grow here. You can do that for basically everything in your life, and that's amazing. You can do that for focus. You can do that for on the money perspective. When you go here, bottom line is 2,000 euros or $2,000 a month. The highest high for you imaginable right now is 10K a month. And then when you reach that 10K, it's your new bottom line. Then your new highest high is 100K a month. Then when you reach 100K a month, you cannot go below 100K a month. And then you're growing. You can do that for every part in business. And now, with that knowledge in mind, I want to tell you something about short, medium and long-term goal, my perspective on it, and how to define them in the best way. So here we go. We have short-term goal, short-term goals, medium-term goals, and long-term goals. Short-term goals have the lowest impact on your growth. Low impact, but easy to reach. Medium or mid-term goals are basically the average. So let's just put them out. And then long-term goal. Long-term goals have an immense impact on you and are relatively hard, let's say harder, to reach. Okay, short-term goals. What are short-term goals? Short-term goals are your day-to-day goals. For example, when you have a normal schedule during the day, which is closing 1 of 10 sales calls, sending out 100 cold emails every day, sending out 100 cold DMs every day, sending out or pushing out 100 cold calls every day. That are the short-term goals. The short-term goals, the sum of short-term goals gets you to the long-term goal. Here, this is for your day-to-day life. Long-term goals, on the other hand side, are the bigger picture. This is what we discussed over here. You get all the short-term goals, bring you to the new high. Here, that's a new long-term goal. Then from that, you take it further, you take it further, and you take it further. And make sure that the sum of short-term goals is aligned with your big goal, with the overall goal, with getting 100k a month, getting 1 million a month, getting free time, getting more focus, all those things. Make sure when you define your short-term goals that you are not stuck in your daily life, and that you don't lose the foresight. The short-term goals, you are doing them to get to your long-term goal. And then when you have something in your short-term goal and you don't want to do that, ask yourself, is it helping me to get closer to that long-term goal? If the answer is yes, go for it. If the answer is no, leave it. Where's the point? You want to get to the overall goal. You want to get to the biggest goal there possible for you right now. And the great thing is, when you take care of that, you will grow. And you will not grow in a linear way, you will grow in an exponential way. So this then here will at a certain point exponentially grow, and then you will grow as well with it. And that's the fun part. Don't get overwhelmed by your big goal. Define small goals to get there. Bam, 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 bam. And if you get there, then look for another goal. Look for a bigger goal even than what you just achieved. It doesn't sound nice, but never be satisfied with that. Because if you lose that hunger, you will not grow anymore. Even though stagnatism for a certain time can be okay, but never lose that hunger to grow. Refine your goals. You don't need to you don't need to have a goal for 1 year and then quit it, or then just put it away if you don't reach it. No, you're able to refine it. That's okay. Goals can change. It's not that fixed goal. You always need to get. A goal is a guidance for you to grow. If you think about it that way, it's more fun, because the journey is the fun. And the overall goal, it's great again. If you reach that, that's perfect. Nice. Good job. But the fun part is here to get there. Bam! And now it's time to take action. Sit down, write down your goals, really get it done. Get the shit done. Don't just wait. They're just goals. They are goals to achieve, not just to feel good in the first place. Put your dopamine addiction to the back. It has nothing to do here. We're talking for the long term. And then go step by step through it. Use what you've just learned in this video and let us know how it works for you. I will make sure that we make a video about the goal setting every quarter, that we can together refine your goals, make them better, make them happen. And in case if you're still struggling with getting more clients, there's a link down below there. And I also want to be fully transparent. If you click the link, you will come to a funnel page. And the goal of that funnel page is that you book a meeting with me or one of my team members. And we want to show you how to get more clients. Also, no worries if you don't click on the link. That's also totally fine. But just in case you need more clients, there's a link down below here. And that's that in general for this video. I hope you liked it. And if you like this video, there's a button for that. Make sure to smash it. And if you never want to miss out on the best tips and tricks to grow your B2B SaaS to the next level, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And other than that, I'm looking forward to see you in the next video and to grow together, to grow your business to the freaking moon. So have a wonderful day, have a lovely day, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.